Right, finished the last episode at 280 kilometres, nearly 281, 26 runs down. Start of episode 6.
Episode 6 of Little Jats takes on the big London Marathon.
Alright, we've got a bit of catching up to do today. First run in the Big Apple.
The only run. The first and only run in the big city of New York.
It was really cool.
It was really cool. I would do it again, and I would definitely recommend.
I've got my shoes on.
I've just been rolling out my feet with my peanut roller.
Ah, yes.
Make sure you do this, guys. It's very important. And I've got my new protocols in the GoWord app because I am a runner. We need to activate. Am I bodybuilding? Am I long distance running? Debatable. It's only 10k, but...
What do you mean? That's 10k a bit too far for me this morning. Just because you've been running 30k's. Alright, where's Marathon Prep Running taking us today?
We are going to Central Park.
Wow, she's smoking. Those shoes are on. You get a few steps into Central Park and it's amazing, isn't it? You're like, whoa, look at all these rocks. Look how nice that looks. And then you're like, whoa, big city. That's crazy. Ready, let's go. Training for the next Squid Games.
Red light.
Green light. Yeah. I really like those rocks. Look at that bridge. That's a cute bridge.
Oh my goodness, who is that athlete? Oh my days, look at that cadence, that stride, it's a thing of dreams.
Some big ass hills everywhere. It's like being on a roller coaster.
Let's go down and all that. Now we did get warned by Iron Man Josh that it was hilly before we got there. And he said if I wanted a flat route just to go around the reservoir in the middle that you've just seen.
That reservoir was massive, by the way. I didn't expect a massive reservoir to be in the middle of
Yeah, I didn't even know that was there. We didn't even see that last time. I like to get to the top of a hill. I like it to be over. So I tend to speed up the hill and then I slow down the hill because of my knees. And Craig told me off for sprinting up the hill.
You just attack.
Yeah, I just head down, get it done.
People passed us and then we passed them back on the hill.
On the hills, yeah. It was quite impressive. What a gorgeous place for a morning run. We did stop for a wee 1k in, which definitely helped. Felt like a different person.
Still not for me, but...
Yeah, but you don't even run, and like, we went pretty fast halfway round.
There were so many dogs, so many different running styles, and so many people on fast bikes and fast scooters. And a lot of beauty and a lot of places to hide. What a beautiful park.
Gorgeous. Like, look at this. Look at it. Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
It's so pretty. So pretty. I got the bagels. Oh, look at that.
All right, we're home. Training run 28. Jazz. I slept for 15 hours last night. I slept from like 8 p.m. till 11 this morning. Jet lag was real because of the red-eye flight, but now you've got to run 15k.
Yeah. End of D-Day week. It's fine. It's a nice day.
Well, that's not what you were just saying. You were saying, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do it. Yeah, my body doesn't feel great. But here we are.
15k about to get boshed. The big old... Alright, so just between me and you, she's struggling today. A few times she's wanted to stop. She said, I can hate this, which she doesn't, but you know that feeling. Did you hate it?
Well, I'm determined to not hate running club, and I don't hate running anymore. Just wasn't my favourite one.
Yeah, so you should have said, I'm not enjoying this one as much as the others. Let's go, Jazz, let's go, Jazz. I'm proud of her. Also, it's really windy. Wind is really hard to run against.
Really difficult. Middle bit was fine. Beginning and end, not so much. But you have days like that. In fairness, my last few runs have been pretty good, so I was due a bit of a rubbish one. I mean, the run itself was actually fine, just like how I felt mentally and physically, not good. But actual execution of the run, I was actually very pleased with it.
There you go. There's a positive. There's a positive, Jasmine.
So when we look at the Strava data of this run, I think I was definitely going too fast. That's not the pace I should be running at. I did under a 6-minute pace on average, which kind of shows how much I wanted to finish. But then obviously the more you push, the more it hurts. And when you don't feel good in the first place. And that run took us over the 300 kilometre mark.
300 kilometres in training. Golf clap.
What's that? Okay, we are off on run 29. So we found a bird earlier and it was injured. Got back from the gym and I couldn't find it. But I can hear something and now I'm wondering if maybe I could rescue.
No, she's actually not looking for a place to wee.
Right, unfortunately could not find the bird to save it. So we are off on run 29. Easy 10k, chilled, ready for a big run this weekend.
We didn't find the bird.
We didn't find the bird, but it did come into the garden again the next day, didn't it?
And you couldn't catch it.
And I couldn't catch it, but I thought, well, it seems to be surviving all right. So, and if not, I suppose that's just the food chain really, isn't it? The fox might get it, but I mean, in my head, it fixed its wing and it lived happily ever after.
Beautiful. Oh, we got big old. Oh, there he goes. Big old heron.
So what we don't see from the end of this video, there was a very lovely sunset. It was a beautiful run. However, my stomach was not okay. And it was nothing to do with the run or anything like that. It was just, I think, yeah, my stomach was just not okay. And that's the first time I've got back off a run. I was like, Craig, I'm not okay. You need to like cycle ahead and open the door. So no, there was not an ending to that video. Well, there was, but not one that we filmed. Hi, my name is Jasmine and this is going to be the longest run of my marathon training.
What were your anticipations going into 33k? Were you confident off the 30k? Because that was like a fly high, that was, wasn't it?
I can't remember because you've taken so long to do these videos, I can't remember.
Oh, well. Well, Let's just see how we got on anyway.
I think I was nervous that, like my sister said, it's only 3k more than you did last time. And I'm like, yeah, it's not the 3k that I'm bothered about. It's the 30 that I've got to do beforehand that's the problem. It's like such an anticlimax as well, because you're really nervous because you've got really far to go, and then you set off and you're like... just really slow. Okay, 33k to do. I've got Craig and Laura on the bikes, carrying my extra supplies. I don't know what to wear today. Typical British spring. Sun's out, wind's cold, sun's hot. Okay, let's go. In a minute. Why are you still filming me?
Look like a runner when you're like that.
Are we starting from this immediate spot then, yeah?
How far are we in?
Under 12k.
Over a third of the way.
Yeah. It's hot today. So I'm now long sleeve top, no shorts. And I'm boiling.
You're halfway. Whoa!
It was around this point where I realised I'd made a massive error in what I was wearing. Because if you're from the UK, you probably understand this. As soon as the sun goes behind the clouds, ooh, it's really cold. But then as soon as it comes out, I know the sun is hot, and that's a silly thing to say, but the sun is really hot. And the windscreen was even a little bit frozen over in the morning. Like, it was a cold morning. The wind was brisk, but the sun came out, and I was not prepared for it.
You're fine? Everything is fine. Nearly at the 20.
Definitely harder than last time. But
One foot in front of the other.
good for worse. Huh?
What are we doing?
Just slowing down a little bit because it's pretty tough.
10k left.
What is it today?
It's tough. The jazz is tougher.
I feel like I peaked 2 weeks ago.
No, you
I should
didn't.
have just done the marathon then.
Alright, so I think we got about 4k left. Last k, it's been a bit of a struggle. I think the heat, all of the training we haven't really done in the warm. And she's feeling it. First time on a run I've actually heard her say, like, I might need to stop. And then she completely straight away went, no, I will not stop. I'm gonna do this. So that's like the positive reinforcement. She just did it herself. So we're nearly there. She's gonna finish it running. Some good resilience being built today. I'm proud of her, she's crushing it. When you told me to go behind you and don't speak to you.
It was around this point. I think I had a little bit more than 4k left to go at this point, maybe 5. And I just said to Craig and Laura, I was like, I said to Laura on that bit, actually, like, I'm really hurting. Like, this is a lot more difficult than the 30k. And I said to Craig, just drop behind me. Like, I just need to be left alone to get this done at this point. Like, they were obviously still there, but not like next to me. But I knew that they were behind me, but I just had to get my head down and just fight. Yeah. It was a real mental battle. Your head will always give up before your body does, but my body felt like it really wanted to stop. And my head was even more tough to deal with.
Every step right now is a PB. We've just passed 30k, a couple more to K to go, and we're done today. Longest one done before the marathon. The only time she'll run any further is the marathon.
Oh, this one's over there. I thought she had it.
Someone else still has it.
I was meant to battle.
Yeah.
Someone started running and they crossed it. That was the most difficult I've ever done. Oh my goodness. Everything hurts. Just be a minute. I'm just going to walk over and back. Ironically, my time wasn't much different from the 30k, but it was just, and I fueled exactly the same. We had the gels, the tablets, the little chewy things, like everything was the same except from the water. And I had water. I had the same amount of water as I did the 30, but because it was so much warmer, I think I just needed more water. So that was it really. Like the first half, like the half marathon part of it was just about manageable, but it was from that point really that everything started to go quite downhill. I didn't cramp or anything like that. I was just in a lot of pain and just, like I said, everything hurt. But some like huge achievements from that. Obviously the furthest that I've ever ran, which is amazing. I wish it felt as good as the 30k, but it didn't. But that's just how it is. But in a result of that is my mental strength was really tested, and I feel like whatever happens in the marathon, I've really had to get through it. Because it's only another 9 more K. I mean, I don't think I had 9 more K that day. But you know, it was, I was proud of myself for other reasons, even though for just different things. But yeah, that was my longest run of marathon training done. I tell you what, at least I had a good one and a bad one, hey. You know, at least the 30k was amazing and then the 33 was, ugh. So I've had one of each. If they were both bad, I'd be like, oh, what have I signed up for? At least I know that it's possible to feel like the 30k. So that is my longest run of marathon training done. We will have a few more videos to go, so please stay tuned. I think we'll maybe even have another video out before these go live, but I have got my Determined to Not Hate Running Club t-shirts. Some new ones. In the grey with the green. And then black and purple, and I have a Sweat Now, Shine Later tank coming out as well. And £5 from every sale will be going towards Rainbow's Hospice, which is the wonderful charity that I'm running the marathon for. Thank you to everyone who has supported and donated so far. There will also be a link down below if you just want to make a donation and support the run. And if not, I hope you're just enjoying the videos. It's been a really fun journey, and one that when I looked at this run at the beginning, I absolutely did not think that I could do that. There was no way. So the fact that we've even got to this point, guys, just high five. We've done it. We've nearly done it. Now we just need to do the marathon. Stay tuned for the next one.